time is it?
10.
10 p.m. We're heading out. Josh is gonna go buy 2 cars after just buying that car.
Hey man, you can't pass up on a good deal, and my driveway's looking a bit
sad.
We got a Corvette, a stock 240, a GX90. We need some cool cars back here. Let's just say that's gonna be the most expensive load I've ever carried when we get back. Coda's slacking on the vlog, bro.
Coda's too busy vlogging himself. He doesn't have time for our vlogs anymore. We're driving all the way to Arizona. The 2-car trailer. 10 p.m. I don't know what Josh is saying.
Spontaneous, man. That's what YouTube's about, right?
I got my blanket and pillow. Blankie.
You got your blankie? Did you get your wanky?
Jordan, you forgot your wanky.
I need it right now.
Okay.
Zooming in with my pinky. Guys, I've mastered the art of filming with one hand. Coda, why aren't you vlogging, man? You're slacking.
Dude, I can't do it.
Look at me, I'm filming with my pinky.
Shoot. I gotta level up.
What the freak? See that? You guys see that?
That's gonna stay there. I think it's more sketchy that we're hiding it. Enough to buy 2 expensive cars. Secret compartment.
That's super not secret anymore.
Gonna show them
I know now.
Oh,
Careful when you go to the bathroom.
Dang, when I go to sleep,
It's
Coda's
gonna
gonna
be
jack
gone.
everything.
Alright, good night guys. See you in the morning.
We out. Alright, stop over. Josh is gonna buy some chips
I need some
to
chips
snack
for this
on.
Q&A.
I'm setting up right now. Got my freaking audio interface, XLR, my mic. I'm pretty stupid. I could have just brought a USB mic, but we got Coda mouth reading.
Ow.
I'm gonna set this up while Josh buys some chips, and we'll do Q&A on the road because we got 5 hours of nothing ahead of us.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm about to run out of chips. Let me take this home, Carl. Back. Hello?
We are on the way to Arizona right now, as you guys already know. We have,
Why are you wearing a mask?
because I don't like my face.
It's
We have
scaring me.
4 hours to go, so we're gonna answer some questions. You guys have been wanting the Q&A, so let's go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
First question, which is better, Hawaii or Cali?
Cali, hands down.
What is your YouTube inspiration?
YouTube inspiration, like who? Yeah, Casey Neistat.
For me, I used to watch like Nigahiga. Now it's more like Luis Mora. Yeah, just look him up. Is it hard being Josh's filmer editor? Not really. Like, and it's really hot, so I get lazy, but
It's really hot.
I mean, like, he does,
Really hot, so I get lazy.
he chooses to do stuff in the daytime.
The wrong time.
Yeah, and I'm freaking, I don't want to be in the sun, you know?
Next time, we'll point the camera at Jordan when he's sweating balls. We'll do that.
How did you and Josh meet? We're cousins.
Yeah, we met a long time ago because we're family.
Yeah, our mothers are pretty close to each other.
Sisters or something?
Yeah, I do remember the first time I met Josh though. He was in a basketball game. So I met Gabe beforehand, and Gabe looks like a white boy. He looked like a white boy. Yeah. So the whole game,
Insert a picture right here, Gabe.
yeah, the whole game I was watching this white kid. I thought it was Josh. And then when the game finishes, he walks up to his mom, and I'm like, wait, that's my cousin?
Yeah, I'm half white, guys. That's why.
Yeah. Where are you guys from, and what is your ethnicity? Y'all mixed?
I'm from the Bay Area, Hayward, California. I'm half white and half Filipino.
I'm from the Bay Area too. I was born in Oakland. I am 3/4 Filipino, 1/4 white. My dad's half. Which episode are you most proud of?
I want to say the Namir video, selling the RX-7 to him, because that really boosted our channel. Then we did the music video for him too. That was cool. What was yours, Jordan?
I like the pit bike video, episode 9. Super underrated. We spent freaking
Yeah, you know what? You guys, can you go run that video up? Episode 9. Me and my boy Dawson and Jordan, we sweat our balls off making that video. That was the hardest we've ever worked on, like manual labor-wise, and it's the worst video on our channel right now. So go run that up for me, Nick.
It finally hit 20K, guys. And also episode 12, the Do You Even GTR Bro? It was actually the camping vlog at the land. It was a good
GTR Bro? Yeah, that was a very homey style vlog, and you guys should go watch that.
Plus, our videos were not monetized at the time, so we had all the Joji and like good music.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, go watch it.
When are you getting a car for the vlog? Oh, this is from Corey. Never, dude. I'm freaking broke. I have priorities as a cameraman. I'm gonna buy the new Sony A7S III. Probably get a car when I get rich.
Yeah, we'll get him a car. Randomly, it'll just show up.
That would be my favorite vlog. Why'd you guys make the channel in the first place? Love from Canada.
What's up, Canada? Channel in the first place was because Jordan came here from Philippines. What was I doing? Working on my car one day, and he decided to just start filming me. No, that's not how it went down. What happened?
So I came back from the Philippines, and I've always been wanting to be a YouTuber, but I never had the content to do it because my life is boring. So when I came back here, I tried to get a mechanical engineering job, but no one would hire me because my English was bad and I did terrible in the interviews because I lived in the Philippines for 10 years. So I went to Josh's place, like we celebrated Christmas, and then my uncles and I went to the Navy Recruiting Center. I decided to just join the Navy because I couldn't get a job. And when I got home, I saw Josh working on his cars. We were all talking about me joining the Navy, and Josh was like, "Oh, good for you, man." I was like, "You're lucky you get to do what you love for a living. Let me freaking film you and upload it on YouTube." And he said, "Yeah, sure."
Oh, that's how it went down.
He told me like he tried vlogging.
I was gonna start a YouTube myself. I bought like a little gimbal, I bought a laptop, and realized that I had no clue what I was doing. So I showed him the footage that I took of myself. It's pretty trash, but he's like, "Dude, I'll be your filmer, I'll edit the videos, just do what you do and I'll record your life." And we kind of just threw up a video, and it took like 3 months to get noticed, right? And yeah, it blew up from there.
Yeah, actually, like, cause Josh had a following on Instagram already, like 16,000. He had like 16,000 followers, and he put a Instagram story up. He was like, "Guys, if I can get 500 subscribers, I'll drop my first video."
Let's see if we can get 500 subscribers. I'll go ahead and do that little swipe up thingy.
And it took us 3 months to get 500 subscribers. We ended up dropping the video at like 200 subs.
Yeah.
And we
posted like once a month. Yeah.
It took us 3 videos to finally, like, you know, the Namir video like blew up our channel. So thank you, Namir.
Yeah, thanks, Namir.
What's your relationship with Information Infomotors?
Information is like family more so. I grew up going to their shop when I was 11 years old or something, and they would throw me a free shirt, or because I'd like help them out. Just became really cool homies with Information, and they ended up making our own team, which is Infomotors. Now we have a little crew that's sponsored, and yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, the first video I uploaded on YouTube was in 2006. My first few videos actually, and they were all with me and Josh, so it's kind of ironic that we're doing YouTube together now. And he was actually wearing his Information clothes way back then, so that was like 14 years ago.
Wow, that's right. I was, like when we were jumping off trees and stuff.
I'll insert a clip here of my first video.
Not backflip. That was a backflip ever.
Okay, my turn.
What was your most favorite car you ever purchased?
The one I'm gonna purchase right now.
Stay tuned. What is your favorite JDM car?
Cliche, but R34 GTR. R34.
What was your first car?
A Subaru Legacy. It was tight. sold it, got a 240.
Why buy Dakota's Ferrari? Sold or just going home? You guys already seen the video. This Q&A is very overdue.
Prolonged.
Yeah, we actually shot this already.
You guys speak Japanese? Chotodake.
Chotodake. Skoshi.
Tadaima.
Okaeri.
Ittarashai.
Itadakimasu.
But it was like crappy, so we're like, frick, let's just upload a vlog. But we're doing it now because we have nothing else to do. Who's your biggest motivator growing up?
My uncle Ryan, for sure. Taught me almost everything I know, and definitely my older brother Gabe.
Yeah, shout out to Uncle Ryan. He's actually what got me into cameras and editing and stuff, you know. Do you guys feel any pressure now that the channel is growing so quick and fast?
No, not really. We just do what we do, right? Just keep pumping out videos and I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, actually, there's no difference with like 10,000, 100,000. I don't know, probably a million will feel different, hopefully. I don't know. Thanks guys for watching, by the way. Thank you for 100K. Do you have any other hobbies other than cars, skating, and shoes?
RC cars, dirt biking, drifting, I guess.
Do an unboxing of your YouTube award when it arrives. That's not a question.
We'll cut it in half.
If you got to travel to any country, where would it be?
Dubai? Is that a country?
I think so. I'm not sure. How's life going?
How's life right now? Right now it sucks because I hate driving, but overall it's great.
He hates driving, but his whole channel's about cars. So, how did you guys get into buying and selling car parts?
We used to take a lot of trips to Japan and visit all the up garages and start buying like steering wheels and shift knobs and surikawas and train handles, and we noticed there was a market for them. So we would just bring back a bunch of parts and sell them on Instagram and kind of moved up the ladder from there.
When are you going to buy the R34 GTR?
Million subs. They're expensive, dude. They're like $100-something thousand, so.
You guys heard it here first. 1 million subs, he'll buy the R34 GTR. That was all the Instagram questions I got. Let's move on to YouTube. Oh, 300 questions. Let's go. How'd y'all get started, and did you ever think you'd hit 100K that quick? Most of these guys take 3+ years.
Me and Jordan set a goal, actually, because we knew the content was, it's not normal what we do. I mean, importing, buying and selling. So we set a goal to hit 100K in 6 months, and we were off by like a couple weeks. So set a goal, guys. Reach that goal.
What did you do before YouTube? Like importing cars and stuff is still what he does, because YouTube does not really give us much money, guys. We're not earning much at all right now.
It's definitely not my main source of income. So everyone's saying YouTube rich, YouTube rich. No, definitely not. I import cars, that's what I do.
We have improved though. When we first started, we were able to afford half of a burrito each. But now we can afford groceries, guys. So we're leveling up.
Doing good, man. We're doing good. We're doing great. My most recent job was a quality control for SpaceX parts. So I would inspect SpaceX parts. That was a pretty cool job actually, but I wasn't getting paid enough for what I was actually doing. I was supposed to be a janitor there, but they noticed my attention to detail, so they had me inspecting spaceship parts, but that didn't last long. Before that, I was an exterminator in Hawaii. I used to like catch rats and extract bees. Yeah, that's my most recent jobs that I can think of.
What's the worst amount of damage you've done to a car?
Crashed into my homie drifting, totaled my car, gave the chassis away because it was so bad. Well, now that I think of it, it wasn't that bad, but I'll try and find a picture. We'll insert it right here.
How did Jordan get so creative with editing and camera skills? I don't know, dude. I've been filming since I was little. I used to film with those VHS like camcorders. I've always liked shooting in multiple camera angles. I used to edit like clone videos. I'll insert a video here or something. I don't know. Pretty embarrassing, but I'll do it.
Got 250 miles more on this road.
What's your favorite cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros.
Honey Bunches of Oats. It's basically what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can ask Josh's kids. Like anytime they see me with a bowl, they'll say, "Uncle Jordan, eat cereal?" You want cereal too, Momo? Coco? How did you just show up and start running things on YouTube so quickly? Take us through some of the planning, preparation on how you started the YouTube. There was no planning, guys. Literally bought a computer, bought a camera, bought some lenses.
We built a computer. We literally built the computer we have. Had no idea what we were doing.
We bought some parts. Yeah, so there was no planning. We just did it. What car have you regretted selling the most, and what's been your favorite car to own ever?
My R34 sedan. My wife was pregnant with both girls in that car, and they kind of grew up seeing that car. I wish I kept it for when they're older so I could give it to them and they can look back at all the pictures they had with it. Who knows, I might just go buy it back from the person I sold it to.
How did you and Liam meet, and did y'all always love cars?
Oh man, about 6 years ago, I was just visiting Japan, and I was with my cousin and my brother, and they dared me to go talk to Leah. She was with her friend sitting on a bench, and she's half Japanese, so she looked like she spoke English, and I started talking to her, and she kind of just looked at me, looked at her friend, and started speaking Japanese to her friend. I was just waiting for her to respond in English, then she finally responded, and I asked her and her friend to show me and my brother and cousin around Tokyo, because we were with my sister and my other girl cousin, so they kind of just hung out with the girls the whole time. But yeah, a year later I came back and asked her if she was still there, and then we hung out, and yeah, we've been together since.
When did you start importing cars?
3 years ago, I want to say.
Was your wife born and raised in Japan? She speaks really good Japanese.
She was born in Japan and then moved to Arizona and then moved back to Japan and stayed there all through middle school and high school and college, and then moved to Hawaii with me.
When is the sneaker collection part 2 dropping? And also, what would be a pair of shoes you keep if you had to give up the rest?
Part 2, I don't know. Maybe we'll do it randomly one of these days when we're out of content or something. The off-white Chicago ones, hands down. I would never give those away.
Are you Asian? How did you get your name Iyot?
Yeah, I'm Asian, and Iyot was a name that my brother gave me because when I was little, I couldn't say Josh, and I kept saying Iyot for some reason. So he's like, he's saying Iyot. His name is Iyot. And that just kind of stuck with me for the rest of my life, or kind of stuck with me from that day on.
When are you coming back to the 808 state?
Soon. I'll be back soon. I'm planning to visit, but this whole 14-day quarantine is no bueno.
What's your all-time favorite wheel brand and model?
Blitz 03s.
Favorite wheels that you don't own?
The Nismo LMGTs.
When did you start skating?
I started skating in 7th grade. Skated all through high school and kind of just quit after that.
How old were you when you first got into JDM cars?
Like 6 or 7.
What's it like living that main character lifestyle?
Feels normal.
Isn't everyone the main character in their life?
Oh yeah, all the Filipinos think my name means sex. Go, just Iyot. Alright guys, we've been editing for a while now. There's so many questions.
This video is 18 minutes.
And I think we still have like 100 questions. So maybe we can do a part 2. If you guys like this video and it does well, we'll do a part 2. Yeah, Jordan?
Yeah, man.
Alright, we'll post this up tomorrow, or I mean, it'll be today for you guys. So, thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, you know what to do. We'll do the Origami Savage if you guys want a part 2.
You made it this far. Origami Savage.